Master Yoda.
From the first time that I heard Master Yoda's theme, I was entranced. There was always something magical and mysterious about the way it affected me, but it wasn't until I did the analysis for this video that I truly understood why. The first three notes of the melody form a major triad, immediately aligning Yoda on the light side of the Force. But what's more important is that the melody begins in a downward trajectory. This is different from most melodies that we've heard. Think of a melody right now, and I bet that it begins by moving upward. Upward motion feels more thrilling, exciting, and energetic to us. But his melody is designed to personify a passive and slow-moving character. Yoda doesn't display his power in the Force through physical means unless he's absolutely forced to, and so the melody moving downward at the beginning gives us that sense of a creature truly at peace, a wise old master. After this initial downward arpeggiation, we leap up a major sixth, which is a very bright interval, but then again more down by a third. After this initial downward arpeggiation, we leap up a major sixth, which is a very bright interval, but then again we move down by thirds. This time, however, we move outside the key to a raised fourth scale degree. The relationship between these two notes in measure 2 reflects a secondary dominant chord, but also, since we haven't heard a lowered fourth scale degree yet, we start to feel this melody as if it's in Lydian. By raising the fourth scale degree, the entire piece actually feels lighter and as if it's being lifted as well. Williams used the same technique when he wrote E.T.'s flying theme, but here it's a great reference to Yoda's ability to lift the X-Wing, which Luke thought would be impossible.
I don't believe it.
That is why you fail.
It also sets us up for the rest of the theme to continue moving upward, and in doing so, it also presents a question as to what mode or key we're really in. The riddle, which is very similar to something Yoda may use while teaching his young Padawans, gives an initial response of resolving up to the fifth scale degree as we would expect it to. But this turns out to really just be moving us back to another tonic triad, descending arpeggiation. The riddle remains unsolved as the chord remains unresolved. Each time after the tonic triad, though, the melody lifts higher and higher, next by a major seventh to the 7th scale degree, which resolves this time down to a 6th scale degree. The third rendition again goes to the 7th scale degree, but as it resolves down this time, it continues with another descending triad, this time to the minor 2 chord, and after moving all the way to the 2nd scale degree, we have this tremendous and highly romantic leap of a 10th up to the 4th scale degree, which, if you remember, is what presented the question in the first 2 measures. Now the riddle has been solved as the now lowered 4th scale degree resolves downward, this time to the 3rd scale degree and the 3rd of our tonic triad. And while this feels like a resolution, by not going to the actual tonic, Williams is able to create a much brighter and special ending to the melody instead of just resolving to our tonic note of C. By also resolving in this way without a dominant chord, but simply moving from a predominant to tonic chord in what we call plagal cadence, the theme gives less of a forceful character than it would if there was a dominant chord moving to tonic. This, along with the raised fourth in the 2nd measure, are what gives Yoda's theme the power, tenderness, and mystery that draws us into this character so much. And before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of the galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.